My favorite Heart and Soul activity was planning the story gathering and the story listening process. The events that we did were amazing. We created this initiative called Fresh Fridays. And Fresh Fridays were where we would pull up in different places in the town and we would do interviews. Oh, we had a good time. We had a really good time. A lot of people showed up, and the deputy mayor is jumping rope. The police officers are turning. The little kids are on the side doing their drill team dance. We are giving out book bags. Like, it was just a positive, great experience. I loved it. And then to hear people just talk about the town, amazing. These are people who were actually excited because nobody's ever asking them. Like, they're the unheard voices. Nobody's asking you how you feel about stuff. Most of the time, they ask you something, you're giving negativity. We didn't have a lot of that, though.
My favorite tool is the changeover time tool. We held a public meeting. We had our heart and soul statements already drafted. We took each of those in small groups and had people use the changeover time tool to do two things. One, it was a really effective way to generate action ideas or potential ideas for action. And it also created just some really realistic expectations about the work and what we were going to be doing. I think it was really effective.
So my favorite tool is the impact versus feasibility tool. You've got 4 different grids and you've got things that would have a huge impact and could be really feasible, and that's like your golden zone, right? Like, those are the things we want to spend energy on and make sure we get accomplished. And then you've got things that wouldn't have a lot of impact and aren't super feasible, and so why are we spending energy on those things if they're not going to be that win that we can get? And then you've got things in the boundaries, and just because they're not really impactful and really feasible doesn't mean they're not worth doing, but maybe they need a little bit more thought, or maybe those are more long-term plans versus we can have some really easy wins if we do our high impact, high feasible stuff, first.